One nation.
More to be added, right? You can, how no.
Do it like this, reggae's another day, y'all.
I'm going to tell it again.
Move, y'all.
So, let us introduce ourselves. Of course, I'm Lyndon Jones. And we have the beautiful. This wouldn't everybody know
Sexy
you are.
Berry.
That's what people know you are, right?
I gotta get, okay, well, so I gotta get them what people know me. Sexy Berry.
In the olden days, we were.
Normally a host.
I'm normally a host at 97.5 Mad FM. I'm a TikToker. I'm one of the most popular mothers out here, you know. No.
IT.
Is it mothers or models?
Mothers.
Oh, I thought it
And
was
I'm
models.
also a model, so
Yeah.
we cooking with a gas.
Yeah, I thought you was a person, but you're a model.
As a person, talk. Never mind. Sometimes you feel like an alien on this earth, but
Good. And yes, we have.
Yeah, man. I'm Bradley, call me Godfather. I do radio host with Barry on 97.5 Mad FM. I'm also a producer. I do audio beats and so forth. I do DJ and work on the side as well. And that's pretty much it.
But you cleared that just now with your name. Please say your name clear.
Marlon Bradley.
So
It's not Braffit.
you don't want people
Braffin,
knowing name. You don't want people
Marlon
knowing
Braffin.
real name.
hold on. Some people just say Braffit just like here. Some people, and it's spelled the same way.
No, we said
What's the
Braffit.
right pronunciation?
It's actually Bajan Old English is actually Bradley.
Bratwit. There's another name.
It's not Braithwaite.
Braithwaite.
I thought it was Braithwaite.
And Bratwit.
It's Bradley.
And
So
Bratwit.
Braffit.
Braithwaite.
So where did Braffit come from?
Guyanese culture. We have a stress in Braffit. Most of the Guyanese culture come from, but it's actually Bradley.
All right. And then let me see if we get any problem pronouncing this word, sir.
It's mine now. It's Chris Gopal, and I'm here tonight to keep your company. And with the topics, we're gonna have some fun.
As usual, like we told you, right? Positive vibes is all about positivity, and we also want to have fun with you. We want to make sure that we entertain you, and guess what? We're gonna get Gaff Guyanese style.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Positive vibes is all about positivity.
Right, and you see
Like, duh.
the panel we guys is a number of crazy people, and they fit right in, nice and neat
Sir,
with the madman.
I am not just crazy. I am stupid. There's a big difference.
And a lunatic.
Completely.
No. I
Completely.
I get him to be a lunatic. Right now, he's a Luna Slim.
Maybe Sexy Berry is a tick.
I feel I reach, yeah.
Me,
I reach a tick.
me getting in them gaff. I keep
But
my
the Luna
card.
part, a little thin on that one, so we got exchange.
So people, hear what? Please do us a favor, share the live, and make sure that you send us a message, and more importantly, call. We got some numbers and things when we start with topic. Don't call now, right away. Because some people say, you say call,
Don't
so we
start
call.
calling.
Right? All right. So here what happened. You call the numbers and you also share the live. We want to get a lot of people in these important calls. Although we are funny people, we're fun people, we're going to share our views. We hope that you share yours as well, because we really want some of these topics that we're dealing with. We know very well we can't change the world. But to be honest, if we help a person or two get clarity in some of the topics that we're going to be discussing tonight, it would be a nice thing, right?
Correct.
It would be a nice thing. So I want to say a big thank you to some people already on board supporting positivity. You see, when we talk about these sponsors, we want you to support them because they recognize positivity. They know, and so we say a big thanks to Payless Variety Store. Thank you so very much. You know, they got many branches. They got in Perica, right? At Charles Street in Perica, and in 42 Wellington Street, Georgetown, why skip Stelling Road, Vredenhoop, right? And then they have in New Amsterdam, Strand and Pitt Street, New Amsterdam, Borbis, and 62 Public Road, Rosal Tongue, Borbis as well. Wherever you're watching this program from, make sure that you support Prayless Variety Store, right? I got a big promotion on right now. Any day you could be in the store and suddenly you could win something on the spot. It just don't get better than that, right? This is because they want to show love for their customer. You take the opportunity as well to thank Roy's Pharmacy, all the way in Border Market. Remember, you get your over-the-counter drug, you get prescription drugs, because a lot of people, when they go places, they don't get the things on their prescription. Go to Roy's Pharmacy in Border Market. They're a household name. They've been there for a number of years, and always known to be reliable. So they got cosmetics, they got your little everyday medication and cream and whatever you gotta get as well. If you get a little headache and pain and so on, they get all these pain, different brands and so on. And I like to mention that you could go, there's no shame about it, get your sexual enhancement stuff and so as well, right? They got Full Max. The Get a Full Max is a tonic for men. You could make sure that you go and get it at Roy's Pharmacy in Border Market.
You've been using these things?
I got a full stock of sexual enhancement stuff. I'm like a robot.
There you have it. So make sure you get these items because it was well tested on.
Yeah, I was a lab rat. The test all everything.
So I use Full Mac as well, but it's not just for
It's
what
not
you.
for sexual.
It's
I know. It's
a
tonic.
vitamin
He using
enriched
it?
It's
tonic
a tonic.
that
using it?
makes you. It energizes you. It keeps you
Completely.
going. It's basically like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps you going through the day. Filled. I'm filled with energy. I
And when you wake
got
up
like
in
3
the
4 hours sleep.
morning, you wake up in the morning, you just feel a boring
So they
in
got
the lower
nothing.
part.
I'm never boring. I'm the borer.
He does use it for the boring mostly.
No, but
He gets it, be honest.
it's something to enrich your blood with iron. If it's an iron
Yeah,
supplement
but
as well.
it really get to
Yeah, that really
Get
takes
the
care.
dog.
Yeah. It takes care of the iron in your diet.
Roy's Pharmacy people,
Yo.
right? Paul's.
You're wicked.
Paul's importers and distributors for all your vehicular needs, all auto. Let me tell you something about Paul's. They stock the kind of items that is well tested. That's the thing about, it's different to a lot of other places. They stock only what is the best. If they had something become better, scientifically proven as well. Paul's Mufflers, you know it, it's Garnet Street, where Royal Castle is from Sheriff Street, before you reach Stone Avenue. Paul's. You talk about windscreen wiper. You need to really know. I didn't even know. You take any windscreen wiper and put it on. You could get some details and they could help you take your car. And they'll put it on for you and everything and give you tell you some information. They get this BTS products, the cleaning products and lubricating products. These things, you get a rusty hard. Some people don't want to burn it out, use starch and burn out when they get a rusty. The BTS got some spray. You spray it on and
You're good to go.
yeah, they got different types as well. Those for it remain and don't get rust again, and those just to get it out and things like that. There's many different type of BTS product, cleaning product. For your car as well, they clean out. If you got these called the surface, man, in your
Leather?
car. Leather and
leather.
suede and them things, it clean, and engine degreaser, all these things, you name
They
it,
got everything for your
they
vehicle
got
needs.
it, right?
Once you go in car,
Check out
Or a
Paul's.
bus, or a
Seriously,
truck.
right? So,
Yeah.
with that said, this program comes to you the compliments as well of the Guyana Committee of Services. I'm wearing the jersey.
you don't ever take it off.
Yes, I'm very proud of that organization.
No,
very-
I see friend.
No, I am
I could
proud.
talk.
I am proud of the association. We help.
And he
sportsmen
should be,
women
yes,
in Guyana.
and he should be.
and we help.
I see Guyanese getting gold medals and thing now, yeah?
Yeah, crafty games, yes.
Gold medals!
We don't wait until they come back
Right.
and show love for them. We went to the Carifta people and we supported them on the way out and as they were going. Let them know Guyanese got the back and we love them. When you do that, they go out there with a passion in the heart that they got to represent. And let me tell you,
Yep.
that extra effort is when you know you got people behind you. Let me tell you something. And it could be the result of, we had a healthy result. Put
Yeah,
it
we
that
did.
way.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's true.
Congrats to all those athletes there. They really kind of got our head really proud.
I felt very proud. I feel very proud of my Guyanese people and Caribbean people. You guys did fantastic.
Right.
And gold medals?
Yeah.
Gold
but we can
medals?
talk more about that. Hold on.
More than one?
Our main topic tonight that we're going to be dealing with is how more competitive our Guyanese athletes can be in the international scene. What is needed for, that's one of our topic. You can probably read it out how it's formatted there
Hold on, make a fine
on the thing.
thing.
But yeah, people, we're going to get started. Just Mr. Lawrence Strode is on his way. He's coming from the United States of America. The flight will land right here at our studios, and he will come in. Right? He comes from far.
I ain't
He
wearing
far-
a wig, so
he's a
just
far
in case.
He's
ender.
a far ender,
Yeah.
yes.
Coming from a far
Just
end.
in case it got heavy wind coming from the plane.
Yes, hot one.
My wig down strong.
You wig dance, Good, our lone female.
Power super glue.
The only the only person that is false we got is the only female we got. All the male and wearing nothing but to fall off.
No makeup, nothing in on my face. Look, the
Just
only
the wig.
thing is just the lipstick. Everything else?
And the wig.
The wig.
No, the back part down here.
Left shallow.
Stitching part.
No,
Shall
so
Don't attack she.
nothing else in
Do
face.
not attack her yet.
All right, thank you.
So, people, thank you for this is a brand new program. I'd like to call it that, even though we used to be doing it on air first. But we're now doing it live on Facebook, and of course, we unfiltered. We say it as it is. So we get some interesting topics for you tonight. Give them the topics so they could get themselves ready to comment and to call. Set yourself, gather your thoughts.
Put your answer together.
Yes,
so you could
yes.
just-
All right, so the first topic we're going to be dealing with is what would it take for athletes in Guyana to compete on the international level?
What would it take?
For athletes in Guyana to compete on the international level.
Good.
Right?
Next thing. Come in, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You come in and sit in, my boy.
And the
Plain
plane just
land, the
land.
plain
Plain
land.
just
The plane
land.
just land with the coke. Mr. Stewart!
You know, you sit down here, man. Sit down here.
Yes.
Sit down here. You want to give you a little thing? No,
Remember-
you don't go too far.
No.
You
You're asking
can't
she
sit
for
down
give
next
you a
to
little thing.
Well, I was about to ask though.
Is, no, hold on. We got to ask you, is that possible?
The second topic is social media more harmful than beneficial in today's youth?
Good. Social media. This is a not.
Hold on.
They're going to be very debatable.
All
The
right.
last topic is
Hold
last
on.
topic is Torrel.
You should not even read the question. You see, I got the honor ring, right? Will you ring there?
Just give him the boxing gym, so it's in my boxing bag.
Oh, all right, good. You got the
Like
excuse.
you plan the excuse, man. Like you
That one rehearse. Yes, you rehearse it.
it.
Yeah, you rehearse it.
So
So,
last topic though, something.
She should put a
So it
on
says-
it.
what is causing the breakdown of marriage today? Well, ain't got no breakdown. Anyway, we can deal with it. We can deal with it.
all these divorcing and separating, who we married separating.
You know what's the major cause of divorce?
Lack of sex.
No,
What
Is it?
marriage.
This is
If you don't marry, you can't divorce.
That's right. Advocating for sex.
Yes, we need more sex.
He looked like he been in the gym and he didn't get a proper workout. You use full mark.
No, but he can't want more sex because this man is supposed to have sex. This man
He is supposed
and he
to?
got a big fight coming up soon.
I know it is next
Yeah.
weekend, right?
This weekend.
It's this weekend?
This
weekend.
Is it
Saturday.
Wait, day after tomorrow, right?
Day after tomorrow.
I am
See?
there. I
You
am
see?
there. And I'm glad to see he know because I got ask you on the live for tickets.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is it really?
I
Is it really?
decide-
As Guyanese, that's how we stay. We beg in advance.
Hold on, Chris. I asked you the question if it's really going to be a big fight. He said yes. You sure?
Yes.
I thought you was the one saying it's going to be easy for you.
If me
you were not
see-
the man.
listen.
There's not no big fight.
If I
There's
ain't
a
see
beat
black
up.
and blue, I ain't
No,
these
he's
things, I
admitting
just
now
don't-
that the man, he's admitting now the man gonna give you a fight.
It's gonna be a
So,
fight.
so it's no longer beat up.
Nah, no beat up. You know, and I the back in here, the confidence
Yeah?
of the man.
You're the Bakini?
No, you need
Yeah.
to
You
know
could still
for
back it, just don't face the ring.
Here now, when we done beg for we tickets, then you're gonna set out. But
I didn't
now,
know why I'm bringing comedians. I didn't know.
Yeah,
why I'm
you could
bringing
still back it.
I want to put in everything before we get to the
Go ahead.
conversation. So I want to tell y'all nothing to laugh about. Nothing to laugh about. Part 15
Uh-huh.
coming up
In the business land, mate.
on, it's coming up July 29th and 30th. I get it right. Imagine doing
no,
it and
there's not.
I tell people different data kind of thing. So 29th, 30th, July.
I nearly go
People,
for Sesame Bar.
Culture Center will be rum. I got it rum, not ram. I want to be rum.
We's Guyanese is ram.
Rampack
Be
sardine.
rum.
Yeah. If you tell people it's gonna be rum pack, you better believe. I ain't going on stage. I ain't going on stage. I ain't going in the audience. I ain't gonna help it for rum.
All right, so we got to look out for that as well, right? It's a big show, and
I'm excited.
So we
I'm excited.
really coming stronger than ever. And we gotta say big time that we are supported big time by KFC. So it's KFC, nothing to laugh about.
So we
And
could
Peppies.
munch on little KFC whilst we get a free KFC when we show up to the show.
Yeah, well, you see, the same thing I got.
She call on me for this for long, you know.
No.
You could afford to pay.
I
for
just
KFC.
had KFC today.
Well,
Let me tell you,
You
the
look
only
like a nice KFC.
KFC, the
chicken.
only problem I getting is that I ain't getting no sandwich, no wings. So y'all
You
gonna
got
do
a
me
sandwich
down.
on wings. By selling out your how many wings on one chicken? Everybody going for wings, and they only.
I can go and start. That's a whole
And some of
chicken.
them asking for buffalo wings. I never see a buffalo fly in my life. Yeah,
Okay, so just to hit on that part that you were talking about, we actually had discussions about it. And what happens is the amount of fries in the place, the amount of chicken that it could take, it goes so fast and then it takes time to recook.
And
So
you don't want to get raw
KF
chicken.
right, so what KFC is trying to do now is to put more capacity, more space, more to accommodate more chicken, more fryers, more everything, so that they could feed the demand.
okay. Nice.
Right?
Y'all don't study, y'all gonna get wings.
That means
All
they're
right.
doing good business.
So, since Mr. Lawrence Strode just arrived, it's not like he late, but we want him to make an entry. The big one in the group.
You wanna
right?
make your
This
entree?
man is from the US of A. He's a far-ender. Right? And let me tell you, he promised he's giving me a raise tonight and things like that.
I just want a ringside ticket. Me want
A
money.
raise?
I good.
Yeah, US.
I just want to take. I mean,
Which one?
You have to take ticket.
Which one ticket? Which one ticket?
behind money, you know what it's
But I
called.
bring some yeast.
You can raise it right there. You can raise it right
Oi,
there.
oi.
You can raise it right there.
Yeast in Guyana, the man.
East.
Tell you.
It's east.
Okay, yeast.
Oh, yeast.
See, far
You never ever silent letters? You ever say knife? You never ever say, boy, yeast.
So, I think it's about time we get right into our topic tonight.
Yes.
Well, the athlete is here.
Talk about it. So, well, first up, I think we should talk about. I am a member of the Guyana Committee of Services, the vice chairman. And the Guyana Committee of Services, we support sportsmen and women in Guyana in our own little way. The government does their part, the Athletic Association, Olympic Association, everybody's doing their part. We're not concerned about that. We believe that more help don't hurt. So the Guyana Committee of Services, we were formed because of Clive Atwell. He had this head injury, a cut in the chart, right? Bracing it. And he had to get an operation for 25,000 US, that's 5 million Guyana dollar, and it was difficult. And his speech was becoming blur, he was getting blackouts and so on, and we realized it's urgent. A group of friends come together, and we do telethon and raise funds, and we even went abroad and tried to get help and so on, and it was a success story in the end. He get the operation. Clyde now is a coach. Where?
Australia.
Australia, you would know because he is a mass get box.
No,
I mean, he's a boxer.
The box is the box.
Yes. Right?
And I remember there was Sean Devers as well.
It was
That's
Sean, yeah, but I talk about how we farm into the group. We had Sean Devers as well. He had some.
But
and
that-
Sean
that ain't
Devers
nothing
come
strange.
back and help Clive Atwell.
And then nothing strange for you because since I've known you, you've been helping everybody with everything.
True people. To
Right.
be honest, I don't put in the finance.
Yeah, but what people need to know, all right, it's like there's a lot of people that are willing to help financially, but they don't know where to send the stuff.
Correct.
So he,
No, there's got to somebody to organize and coordinate.
so
where you come
Chumby
in.
acts as a media now to direct your money in the right
In other
places,
words,
which
it's shame for
supposed to
beg
go
and get bad name.
on
Because some
behalf of
people-
other people. Because
Yeah.
you never beg for yourself yet.
Some
You see, he
people-
never change his clothes.
Discuss you out. You understand me? And insult you. When we on the road selling tickets for we raffle and so on,
Yeah.
they say, hey, that robbing thing, and I don't get a win on. You know, they're looking at the bigger picture. It's about the support and so on. But must say that there's a small minority. The majority of people, they does help the thing, and so we said thanks to Guyanese. So we formed ourselves into
An organization.
a committee, right? And we make ourselves an association, and we.
I'm also part of that.
Yes,
committee.
yes, right.
Oh, you
and
don't
those
wear
who
your
would like to
jersey.
join,
Huh?
feel
He give me
free.
one, he
It's
take
a-
it, he wear it
Well,
every
you wear
day.
the jersey,
He
like
give
you
me
wear
one.
out
You
the
also one.
jersey.
Why I got asked someone if he's the chairman?
He's the vice chairman.
There you go.
He's wearing a different one every day.
Don't even take them off the
He's only call himself vice.
already.
Okay.
Start yet.
What did you? What take me off for?
Demote himself.
These are terrible people.
But-
Anyway,
But John B just say cutting it short.
yeah, but
And
then.
speaking
Sir,
about-
So
if
we
you know
brought
Jones,
ourselves into
It's
this
true.
group. We make ourselves we are a help organization now, and we go beyond just sportsmen and women. We support the lesser fortunate and the needy. Now, our topic. So I am closely associated.
what would it
with-
take for athletes in Guyana to compete on the international stage? No, that's the topic.
That's the topic.
That's the topic.
Yeah,
What would it take for athletes in Guyana to compete on the international
We
stage?
will start with you, Chris. Give your view, and we will take some cards.
I was never an international athlete. However, I could play a good game of hopscotch.
Let's go.
He just played table
go.
tennis, man.
Right?
He was a national player table tennis. He represented Guyana.
Yeah,
he
I
did.
get licks like a
Yes, he got.
Congolese, but I did.
He did.
I did.
What space
Um,
you got?
Second to last.
Okay. It's still
Why didn't
Yeah,
get
so you play
dead
cricket
last.
as well too, right?
Cricket, table tennis, cycling, javelin,
Most people
discus.
do. But as if
The only thing I can do for
anyway,
save my life is run. Nationals in swimming.
He never reached past backyard.
Oh, front road, front
He never
house,
reached out down the
around the
yard.
block.
You see, at the time, seriously speaking, in the country areas, the opportunities were very limited. When I actually learned about Georgetown and coming to town and how things has happened, it's like going to America or what they call land of opportunity. Because if we, in the country areas, we used to make we own bat. In town, they got glove, they got bat, they got pad. We never know what cricket
It's
pad
true.
look like. We used to like cardboard. We're playing
Anything.
hardball. If you see the black and blue, them on your shitboard part.
So there's one of the thing really they got to decentralize the main activities when it comes to sport.
You gotta take it nationwide.
Nationwide and
Right? Because I'll tell you this, just like comedy, just like music, just like everything else, there's a whole heap of Guyanese talent there that we have not discovered or tapped into yet because we never see them. It's not, it mean they know that. They're there, but we didn't see them yet.
Okay, all right, I hear
Same
you.
with the athletes here. We didn't see them yet.
So
You want
what
to
do
see
we-
them?
so-
Go into
so-
branch, go
So you
nationals,
made that
Yeah.
you're
point.
going to see them.
Your thoughts on
Actually, the same thing too. Most likely, sometimes some athletes here is not who you know who know you. There's some athletes getting that kind of push. Some athletes that they know someone. Like he said, he was on top. who have real raw talent. No one knows about them.
But,
And to
but to be
struggle
honest,
sometimes.
Let's check this out, right? They don't play cricket in all different sport disciplines in different parts, different regions, even in the interior. They don't.
All right, yeah. But let me say something right there on that note. How many players are there on the team?
About 11 on a cricket team.
Good. And you got about 40 people in the village want to play cricket.
Yeah, but if you stand out,
If
you got
the
talent,
captain and you is friend, you could get all the talent in the world. It didn't mean you can get a game for play. So nobody would never see
there's
your
a
talent.
serious accusation.
It's
about
not an accusation.
That's fact.
Who am I accusing?
You're accusing whoever that's being involved in
No, but what I'm saying is, in Guyana, lots of times the talented people are stifled because they're not friends with the people that are in charge.
What should be done? You are saying.
Yeah, no, he's right. No matter where you twist and turn, you say, I'm going to do better. Same thing, it happens again all over. Regionally, internationally, locally.
Not just in one sport.
It happens in football, cricket, rugby, boxing, track and field. It happens right there. And we can't stop it.
Okay. So, Sexy Berry, what's in your thoughts?
Well, why
you
y'all
ever
looking
play
at me?
any?
I'm intrigued by the name.
I's a girl I just miss ball.
Stop
I
lying.
tell you.
Stop lying. Stop lying.
No. If she's Miss Diana's, what's connect?
No. Where the ball end up?
I just miss ball.
Where the ball end up?
Well, now we have to see. What about you missing?
I remember a time when I used to go to, well, it's that everybody who thinks that the Survivor Training Center is just for juveniles. No, it's not. It's a place where you can earn, something that you can benefit.
Correct.
Anyways, when I used to go there, I remember I was placed in this cricket team, because they needed a girl. And the ball would come to me and I would miss it. But let me tell you, the amount of talented people I've seen playing there, not people like me.
No miss people missing
Not
ball.
people like me in the cricket team. But I mean, you until you go into these areas, or you might go to a little countryside game or a little playground game, and you see these people playing, and you would know, like, oh, okay, this person here is doing really good. But I think one of the biggest problems we have when it comes to these things in Guyana is that we don't get a push.
We don't get a push.
We don't get the push. Like, you wouldn't
push,
get
a soft
a
push.
hard push, a chuck in your back, send your tail up. You're just there.
What would you
You're on
all right,
the
hold on.
floor.
What would you consider a push? Is it
Whether it be
financially,
financial,
physically, what?
whether it be financially, or the fact that you put that person out there, or put them in a position where people can see what they can do. A push is a push.
I
A
think.
little chuck.
IT.
I don't know if you can remember this. Recently, you remember Shamar Joseph?
Yeah.
The cricketer who made 7 for 60 against Australia?
Shama.
Yes. Now, mind you, apart from him, when last a Guyanese cricketer made a West Indies testing?
I would go for research.
No, we had recently we had Gorakesh Moti in the test team. We had players in the
Let me
test team.
rephrase. When last a Guyanese cricketer made a direct sudden impact in West Indies cricket like that?
Oh.
Raw talent like that. No, we're not.
That
That's
was
why
like
Moti
Sarwan,
stand.
you gotta
Moti, we know
repeat it.
Moti can play. We know this. We're not
Make such an impact, like a big impact.
Yeah, like that.
Right. I remember when Sarwan to go out there by making.
Sawa first
Them-
testing in.
them type of
Yeah.
impact, like
first
when-
innings, Kyle Hooper, those players, yes, they make impact right out the back. We know raw talent. We're not pushed like Moti, because Moti's a good player. We've seen him play. But see, people like Shamar Joseph, they came to see, no one knew about them. Very first game they play, boom.
Oh, them type of impact, like when your
Yeah, but
wife
what,
get your bell
our
down.
topic, right? Whether I mean, we're asking the question
Yeah.
how we could reach. I'm breaking the question now on the international scene. How we could be more competitive And what is holding us back from we sitting down instead of watching the Jamaicans so often on the Olympics and we cheering them on because they're Caribbean
They're
people,
Caribbean,
right?
yeah, of course.
So we cheering them on and so on. We have no problem with that. But wouldn't it be much better if we see we very own Guyanese on the
Doing all these
100%.
things, yeah.
100%.
So what is really keeping us back?
The push.
Alright, share your view on our topic.
To be fair, we've started to break the cross. Recently at in the athletics world, we got a lot of medals, records were broken. We have a young under 17 girl. I don't want to go into
We've been
names.
growing for a number of years now, to be honest.
Right,
with
but
you.
we've beaten the Jamaicans badly recently
Uh-huh.
in the athletic field. When you come to sport of boxing recently, we had Lennox Allen that just won the WBA core belt in the top 10. We have Elton Darry, who just won the WBC silver belt in the top 10 again. And him and Dexter Marks this weekend will be fighting for the WBA gold belt. Whoever wins is in contention to fight for the world title of the world. Apart from that, we have...
And that fight happens in Guyana.
Yes, on Saturday. Apart from that, we have Key Valley Cup and... forgive me, Amsterdam, who has been representing Guyana well. Key Valley Cup just went to the Olympics. In years, we haven't had a boxer that went to the Olympics. So we've been doing well in those regards. We have UFC fighter that's been competing on world
Have that on my page.
That young
yeah,
man is a beast.
But I was so
Beat
proud.
Sang.
And we,
Well, you know, that's my sport.
yeah, the
Beat
man
Sang.
represented with the flag and everything and stuff.
But you
But
could
we,
play
we,
the
we,
sport.
we helping.
UFC? You just play a fight? You feel this, Dalios?
And this guy's beat you like if he's back on your house. He's beating Josh.
Now me, I would bite you.
Man's beat you.
Apart from that, though,
Apart from play fighting.
Yeah, she said you
apart
could
from
play
that,
now.
though, we've also...
Get yourself.
Focus.
Apart from that, though, we've also had the cricketers. You have the likes of Kevin Sinclair and that same tour of Australia as a bowler, off-spin bowler, batting at number 10 or something, got a half century. So we've been breaking the cross, and we continue to break the cross. I don't know what has caused that shift in the dynamics, but with much support, we can continue to do so. However, one of the things that is keeping us back from competing more competitively, in my opinion, is support from businesses in Guyana. Support. If a man got to work, and then you got to find time to spend time with family, and then you got to spend time to go and work out every day. That takes away. So even if it's a little stipend that comes in.
So you're saying financially then?
Of course.
Not necessarily businesses again, but financially.
Correct. Yeah, but who will sponsor you?
Is the post?
OIL, brother.
How you get to this?
Eh?
You're going to pick up your portion?
No, well,
You're going to roll your own
I'm
barrel?
saying this. Anybody could disagree with me. This is my opinion. It might not necessarily be a fact. But if my country got aisle, me sports people, I'm supposed to be well taken care
They're
of.
supposed to be greased up.
Not just the people they're supposed to got a whole complex, an organization that you can take them from cheering, like what I was doing in Brazil with the footballers, groom them,
Just
and
hold
then
on that collar.
out of, hey man, I on this live, let it
I
eat
just
them,
tell
man,
him
all
hold a
right,
minute.
Poland. Good, so, like Brazil, you got so many million people, but you get a great player, you got a Ronaldinho coming out, a Ronaldo, you can hear about them, but you know how much 100,000 other footballers they got in the background waiting? So you must get a good one, right? So if Guyana was to say, well, all right, we get in a whole, let's say, what do you call it? Not like a gymnasium, but bigger, right? Not like a gymnasium, but bigger. You get a whole thing for cricket, one more for footballers. You're not going to a job during the day and then you come in and play sports. Your job is sports. As you're playing cricket or you're learning to play cricket, this is what you want to do, we pay you to do this.
Okay.
In fact, on that note, let me say something really quickly. I believe it was in 2010 when I went to Barbados. I fought against a guy named Kobe Brady. He was the junior career bronze medalist. This is my first time ever traveling. I beat Kobe Brady. Kobe Brady didn't do nothing but sleep and train. The government took care of him. And I beat him while going to school and training and gotta do everything else at home.
But you gonna mess up this whole thing now, because they're gonna tell you got for work. Because if a man got just training, You just training,
No, but-
government taking care of you, and the man that's walking and then going to train, come and beat you, it means they got to walk and train.
But that's the show.
You messing up the whole thing.
The raw talent of the Guyanese is what's been propelling us. Just the raw talent.
Yeah, well,
Just imagine if we get more
yeah, well,
support.
apart from
What
all,
could happen?
aside from
Yeah.
all the jokes, Guyanese are naturally talented
Yes.
at whatever it is they put the hand on.
I has always said that we are not made different than any other of our Caribbean counterpart. We are.
That's not true.
How different?
That's not true.
We were born equally.
We
And,
born in a
and-
country that got the Midas
We got the
hand.
same, similar kind of food, if not the same. You know,
But better.
the climatic conditions or weather conditions, the same. We
That
have
might be.
coaches that come from various parts of the Caribbean and so on, and assist sometimes. And so, what is it that we are not being seen more on the scene? What is holding us back?
That right there are thinking about comedy, because look at it. When there's a Caribbean comedy festival or there's Kings of Comedy throughout the Caribbean or in New York or in Canada or wherever it is,
We're hardly
you don't
represented
see Guyanese.
as Guyanese.
But the last time we went, ask you what happened.
Yeah, we dominate.
We tear down the Caribbean, brother.
And we are heading there on the 28th. We're going.
Yeah,
to,
we in Barbados from the
World
26th.
Laughter.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is
Invited
next weekend.
Myself and Chris, we're going to Barbados to represent Guyana
Against
And,
Canada,
yeah, and let me tell you something.
Trinidad.
It is important. I would like to talk about the support aspect, and I'm not talking about support financially alone. That is important. That's major. But I'm talking about like support in terms of encouragement and saying a good word. You know that we got your back.
On that
And-
that note, what I can safely say, Guyanese Gawi, because there's no place in this country I have went and got a negative word from anybody. They all, we love your stuff, we like what you do, stay
yeah.
doing what you're doing, brother.
Yeah.
You just put a smile on your face, we enjoy
But
ya.
they got a few people that
You understand?
Instead of support, they'll condemn you.
You always
But
got
let me tell you
one,
something.
for lack of Guyanese words, and not better word, for lack of Guyanese, I always got one rotten apple in a barrel, right? I want to call the word. It began with a S and it got a T at the end.
But let me tell you something. Regardless if my Guyanese people doing nonsense and I know it's nonsense, I still backing them.
That's important.
I still backing
That is
them.
so, you see, and that's why I mentioned the support. Let me tell you, if we go, we do a
Lovely.
show.
Why you
and we
moving
go-
with
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh,
you
I
know,
know, you know,
nonsense.
Man crank, you know. No, let me quickly make this point. If we go in a show, right, and we get a banner to put up, and they get a business place or something, we say, you put up this banner on your fence now. You know, I mean, it's not derogatory. There ain't no bikini woman in bikini or
Right,
naked.
They like
nothing.
behave.
It's a cultural show.
Right.
It's comedy. It's theater. And we say, put up a flyer by your thing and so. If you say, yeah, man, why not? Come and put it up on my there is support. You
Of course it is.
if we say facilitate you with something, we want some, you know, we had this venue and we come from Tilitong and we didn't bring a chair. Can we get a chair? I remember going to places and people take the chair out the house and give us to furnish the stage for props and things like that. That's support, right?
Sir, we went to Barbies and people feed we.
Yeah, just give us, say, come. We
cooking for y'all.
money, right?
Yeah, we cooking for
gonna
y'all.
cook for the whole cast.
Yeah,
and things like
30
that.
something
We have
people.
that kind of support. And so, support comes in many shape and form. Even if it's attending, you understand?
Even if it's a smile.
Right, like how you got this. We are making our effort, like those people on social media and everything. A simple subscribe. So
Yeah.
when you hear the word subscribe, I think that you should use another word. Some people think they gotta pay.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
right.
that's
it's
true.
true. It's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
Subscribe. It's like subscribe. And let me we should say it more often. Is you don't gotta pay. You just
It's
press
free.
the subscribe.
It's free.
area.
It's just so that you can get, you
In
can
to
keep
stay in
yourself
tune with more
updated.
info.
Yeah, and you can press the notification bell, so the thing, and you can put a like and things like
So
that.
hold on, I'm
Encourage
interested in hearing what he had to say. You still got it or gone?
What I wanted to say on the topic of point, they say if you go in, they bring a little food, they bring a little chair, even if it's a little sex. Just anything. It's gonna help. It's gonna help. When you have no pressure. It must help.
I started to feel like I
I
want, I started to feel
Mars,
like I want somebody. to
God
sit
rest
on
your
the
soul,
screen.
brother. If Mars been here, you could have said the word. You could have said the word.
You could assist.
Eh?
I feel like I don't want
man.
somebody
No,
to sit on the screen
Spell
because
the word what? Assist? Eh, what?
I ain't going
Mars, when I got you
you can
busy,
use some of the
man.
positive thing you're
Full
using.
marks.
You
God
can
rest
use some
his
of
soul.
them. But anyways,
Check
we
out
have
farm,
we have a
what right
comment here
farmers.
coming out from
Yeah,
Keon.
let us read some of these
He
comments.
says proper training facilities within the country and more athletic activities so that the athletes can compete more. And he is also saying the athletes themselves need to be dedicated and willing to work hard. And that's the only way.
Can I comment on that now though?
Go ahead.
A lot of our athletes are dedicated, but okay, for instance, let's use boxing. That's my sport of expertise, right? If I'm training hard and then you have 3 competitions a year, what is driving me to stay motivated? I'm training
And
in and
not
out of
just
the gym and there's nothing
and
to look
with the
forward.
competition, there must be compensation,
Yes.
and the prizes.
Yeah.
If it's a medal or a trophy or whatever, you know, most of these events, people are gonna buy trophies, donate trophies, and then, but it's not enough. I hear that at certain levels you don't give cash, especially when it's children and things like that. I believe even if they get a token, a laptop computer,
Yeah.
Something
a
that they can
table,
use.
Yeah.
A pair of gloves,
Yeah.
mittens, a
bat.
punching bag.
For instance, when last you guys heard of a big football competition in the country?
Well,
Or a
that-
big basketball?
that
Guinness
was
greatness in the street.
and
Not in the
tennis
street,
and-
that can't represent in the world.
The last thing was
Yeah.
cash. The last thing was cash even when I was small growing up. That cash in Shanghai.
Yeah, but when
Those are the last big one I know about.
Big goal competition. And football is something that we represent Guyana on an
Listen, buddy.
international level.
Yeah, well,
Even if the
Jackie
hat-
Chan
even if
Jackie
you're
Chan is one of the
in-
only names I could call
You
that
know,
make it.
We don't know
Lord.
the question to answer your
Look,
question.
we don't even
I
have
believe that
answers.
there's so much, so many, so often that we
Correct.
can't forget that
Yeah.
when you ask the question, you say, last week was this.
Or
This
yes,
last-
So
Then
it's the same
something-
thing with comedy. That's why I like his point, because it's the same thing with comedy. There's not enough stage. There's no
That's
place to
true.
call home.
Yeah.
There's only a comedy show when we put one on at the cultural center. When we gotta pay all the taxes, we gotta pay the cultural center, pay for the cultural center stuff. You want to talk?
No, let me explain.
Oh,
to you
all right,
this
good.
is all right. The last time we enjoyed such a privilege was the upscale vibe.
We
The upscale.
cannot. No, you know how
Can't
many
forget it.
businesses try to duplicate what they did and
But
can't do it.
The reason why, because once you lose for a moment, you know you start.
Yeah, they get scared, they panic.
Night, 2 tables. 2 tables, but they used to come out of the pocket and pay the artists a money,
Upscale went
right?
so big that they had
When-
space to sit down.
After time, they had
They had
space.
space.
And some people ask me why close off and so on, but I was told that the comedy night and the poetry night, they were the only night that is selling for the other nights because parking and so on used to be a difficult thing. A lot of people are afraid of the area, so to speak. And so during the other days, then they had a lot of people coming.
But when we went,
the entire
when we
lockdown
went,
used to depend.
yo, and those one of the most brutal crowds ever.
Entire business used to depend on the comedy night and so on. So that is why.
We had
Anyway,
fun. We had somewhere to call home, and we had constant practice. Oh, and the crowd just help you. They tell you when you suck.
But you know,
They tell you when you're doing bad.
I think I don't know. I think the industry got to start supporting each other. I know some people. You guys have been doing a phenomenal job. Not only with Nothing to Laugh About, also with Uncensored and those people. You guys have been pushing. I know James Bond tried to start a thing. The last time I was home, he was trying to thing. I know Odessa Primus recently tried to start. So there are some people that are trying, but I'm not sure what. I think the hard
So
thing-
the same question applies on the international scene.
right.
Right.
Well, all these things combined, it would not be one reason. I think.
Of course.
You know, let me show you something. Our business can say, hey, let me go to school sports. When they get the
Into school.
Union, school athletic champion field and swimming and so on, they should go to those events and talent scout, right?
Yes, yes.
And when you see that kind of talent there, and you know, don't wait till it's
Yeah, you
become successful.
push them in the direction.
Come to another country and then you get big and you study side. Yeah, this big champion fighting in UFC there, right? This big champion in Guyana.
Yeah.
We never know the man before though. We never support the man. We never do nothing. Not be proud, right? I ain't saying not to be proud, but I'm saying it would be much better if we cultivate.
Yeah.
Help to mold
Don't just
them.
sit down and-
Yeah,
and
man.
Honestly.
I agree
feel
with
like
you.
when you see certain
I
things
agree
that
with
you
you.
had no.
Workshop and bring them up. So if you see a talent at the school level there, don't wait till it get big. Say here, we don't know if
Help
this
plant
man.
the seed.
Here, let me show you. I'm breaking it down. We don't know if this man when he go and train every day, if he get anything to eat when he come home back. So here, I'm a supermarket. I can't do nothing. Come by me every month. You okay? If you take it and give his stepfather for drink, the milk. You do your
Stepfather for
part,
drinking.
because there's always chuckle, you know, when you get them thing and use it, then, you know.
At least
That's
you
the figure out I
contributed.
hear from
At least you
sponsors. I was saying,
contributed.
we'll actually do it and actually give them money. We'll actually do with it.
What they do with it? You did your part.
Your part, yes.
They could,
You
they could.
understand it? Yes, we know people can divert to their own use and they might buy credit or they might go and drink.
Why credit is-
Yeah, but as you rightfully said, you don't have to be cash.
A boutique
Yeah.
can give
Yeah.
the suit,
Of
and
course.
a shoe, right? And the supermarket could give a tin of, come and collect a tin of milk every month for me, buddy. You think this insignificant?
Help them with the
You
gears.
think this too little bit? Or it can look bad? Give them under one tin of milk every
No,
month.
but all right, look at this. Look at this. You're a supermarket, you're a supermarket, you're a supermarket, you're a supermarket. A tin of milk, a bag of grocery, a pong of potato, a bag of
So we
rice.
sure that when he training, he hungry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
get
You understand?
that he
Everybody
okay.
gives a little, it adds up.
And,
We
and
know.
a nice pharmacy. So when Haley we get this man.
Full book!
Vitamins.
One bottle of full
So you
book
see when I talk about
every
support,
month.
what I talking about? Full support. We don't wait. Don't be passive. Be proactive and do your own thing, man. Like you know, we do positive vibes there. We don't believe that we could change the
IT.
world. We don't believe that we could change the world, but you better believe it. We're not gonna sit idle by. This program is we want to talk about issues and we want to have fun. You notice we're not uptight until we having fun, but what we're saying is serious business.
Correct.
So we want to get it out there, and we're hoping that our leaders, we're hoping that our and I don't like to talk about government. I mean, we weary here, but they got programs we're dealing with them.
Every single day
Right.
is there, but he
Right.
says she said the government.
No, I want to hear us, we,
Yeah.
the people.
Okay,
There
we
are
do
things that we
support
can
each
do
other.
as
That
well.
can make a difference.
Right? And if we one by one, if we be stronger, what other way the government or any other leading authority will do? They'll have to follow suit because we take them, and that's why you know the Guyana Community Service again. We got to talk about. We do a little thing. How much you think we just do? We don't do nothing big and significant to talk about. Well, we give $1 million. No.
But every little thing.
No.
counts.
I disagree with him. I disagree with him big time. I disagree with him big time. I disagree with him. Let's say there was no Guyana Committee of Services. What goes to who?
Well, I hear
That
you.
is how big you guys are.
You're right, but we never like to exalt.
No, of course, no. Any humble person would never exalt themselves, right? But at the end of the day, if there was no Guyana Committee of Services, then athletes in Guyana, back to square one.
What, let me tell you something. Having said that, you gotta get Jackie. The Athletic Association, they're doing their part. The Olympic Association, they're doing their part. The Football Association, these various associations, they're doing their thing.
Which
More
means,
help, more help don't hurt.
good, which means if there was none of these places, what happens to the athletes?
Right.
Which means
Exactly.
you make your part up in this organization, in this set. That's how important you are.
I agree
Good.
with
And I
him.
just don't want to focus on
You want to take the compliment.
Yeah.
No,
Eh?
you
We
want
want
to
to
take the
involve more people.
You want it to be a
And
dollars department here at the back of your head.
A person that
Yeah.
got a little bit of money.
No.
Right? I'm
That part
saying
ain't
you
shiny.
guys you may say that,
It's true.
that you can't do much. But single out an athlete, man.
Yeah.
And go and find one at school sports, and when you see one, and say, but this guy got potential and so on. Here, really not. But what's your name, sir?
Or girl.
We'll help you do
X,
this.
Y, Z
Yeah.
for you and everything.
We'll-
I'll give you all a way to if you don't know how to start before, or
Y'all
you
do
can
not
support
sleep on Guyanese
the Guyana
talent.
Community Services, because we're very accountable of what we do. We have a Facebook page. Just check out the Guyana Community of Services. You'll be surprised, you'll be amazed as to the awesome job that we're doing helping our sportsmen and women in Guyana. And some people say, why is it that every time you give something, you'll take out a picture or something?
Accountability.
That's right, we're accounting to the general public.
Sure that we're not keeping it for
We share out
ourselves.
Over 700 pairs of quality running shoes.
Wow.
It came from the United States of America. And let me say thanks to Mr. Danny Posada, Mr. Peter Clark, and even Andy Madas King, and many other people.
Everybody that gave, everybody that contributed,
Sorry
yeah.
if we don't call your name, but we had so many people that are involved. All the Guyana Community Services members, we are all volunteers. Chris is one, and you know, we don't get paid, but we do
Doing it.
out of our heart.
You do what you do because there was nobody to do for us when we were coming. So we're here now to do
And
for who's
even
coming.
you that are listening to the program, I'm sorry, I promised the last time that we're going to read more of the comments. So let me read some more of the comments. But what I'm saying, even you can support by simply sharing this program.
Yes.
And you see some people want to, how I support, how I can support.
Put a heart
Simply
underneath the
share
live.
it,
Let's get it and share it.
like and support and means that you're there.
Yeah, share your
because
feedback
you're going
in
to
the
be
comments.
watching anything else.
One
Yeah,
other
you-
person that you catch on the live, 1,000 more people look like you.
And here, please give us a call. We're going to take your calls now. I've been ignoring the phone.
Or
for
if you don't have
622.
credit,
If you don't, yeah, WhatsApp me on 622-2485. That's 622-2485. We got a landline all. You can call. Please call us now. Let me hear that for something.
or
because
drop
we-
those comments on the Facebook
Drop
page.
those comments. We're gonna read them up and as people comment on the page, right? I want you to talk a little bit about the event on Saturday.
Okay. Well, it's got to be the biggest boxing event ever held in Guyana. Reason being the title that is at stakes. It's the winner of this fight goes directly in contention to fight for the WBA world title. That's the title that Six-Head Lewis won in his days. Well, you ain't got no days anymore. Anyway, but
Why?
he died. He died.
Yeah, I said like double.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, they don't get the man fix. They got the man fix.
No, he's a legend. He is
he is a
a
legend.
Guyanese legend.
It's 6 face stacking. So. You understand me?
But that's how big the win of this belt is going to be fighting for. But more than that, I will be on the show.
On the
I
car.
will
he's
be
at the-
on I'm the
you're
main
the-
event.
You're the
Forget
main
everybody
event.
else. Yes.
But you gonna be like George Foreman. George Foreman did become a pastor after the beat his about.
And I'm saying prayers for everybody else.
The pain. Who else you gonna call out to? Lauren slapping the mouth with Lauren become a pastor, right? And then George Foreman went back in the ring. Lauren is getting into the ring, but you're
Don't
still
worry.
a pastor.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
We're going to be waiting with some ice.
We can take the ice straight in a cup.
Oh, we can.
Don't say we're training side.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't say we're
Are
training
you
side.
sure?
Don't say we're
Tell me
training side.
Wherever
something.
we
It's
drinking,
important for us
we
to know.
can.
How serious you take boxing.
So I came with my dad tonight. He's here. He was at one time one best boxer of the Caribbean.
Who he slap?
Which back on?
Apart from that, his dad, my grandfather, he also boxed very well in London, the US.
They
over
didn't
here.
threaten you for doing it. So.
No. I wanted to do it to carry
Alright.
on the
Tradition, yeah.
Not for the girls that's young.
I'm married. I'm a faithful married man. Like you guys.
Yeah, the man will left
I
his
feel
ring
it
with
frightening
the
you
in
to
the
leave.
I feel
gym
it
bag.
frightening at the
Yeah, it's
gym
alright.
bell when you reach home,
Faithful
but
to gym
anyways.
bag. It's alright.
But so I took boxing very, very, very serious at one point. All right, I was let down, but I'm not gonna go into all. All right,
Yeah.
I was let down a lot, and then I turned professional and I got a break to go to Australia. I was doing well because of managerial problems, and that's something that I wanted to talk about as well. I left that opportunity alone, went back to the US, and again managerial problems. And then I gave up on the sport. Then I came back, and I had a hard political loss. So I'm now giving it a shot again. I joined the army. I spoke to my team. They spoke to the command, and the command gave me approval to start fighting professionally.
You
so
know,
I'm committed now.
you're a comedian as well. You're an actor, and you're a social media personality. So at one time when I hear Lorette boxing, I said it's biased.
Pushing the jokes so far. The man acting like a boxer.
Yes. Somebody can knock you out. Yeah, understand me? But then I realized that you seriously,
Jones. People, let me explain something to y'all. The amount of multi-talented people y'all is seeing nothing to laugh about is a love. Right? Jones is an acrobat.
Yeah, true.
Right?
You still are?
I could hardly walk, what a flick. Jump.
You could see this talented brother what he could do. Right?
With the tonic, I feel is like you talking.
We got people like Quasius that sing, that do comedy, that do everything else.
So Lorette is
right?
different.
No, but if the man is a thespian, right? He could act, he could do comedy. You're a boxer. Do you know how much qualities you got in this one human being?
I'm also a gospel singer. I have multiple.
That man gonna beat the tune out. I'm joking. But
why are you looking like that?
I'm joking.
I got him back to this boxing thing as well.
So this is Foreman Junior when we done?
What's your goal in boxing?
I came back for the money, but I want to leave a legacy, something that my daughter, she's 19 months now, can look someone like that and do things in the sport that my daughter when she's older and my son when he comes here can look and say, wow, daddy did this, daddy did this.
So you feel you could probably bring a world title to Guyana?
That's the hopes.
I was
supposed to be.
How much you believe in yourself about that?
A lot.
Like on a percentage basis?
I fought in the US, I trained in Australia and sparred with world champions.
So you believe that you could really bring us a world title?
I believe he could.
Yeah, why not?
I believe he could.
He could.
I believe he could. Everything is dedication, brother. And once he is dedicated
and support
and get proper management.
We with you because we would hope that you are successful and you're a good man too. And boxing has something to do with not just your physical ability. You gotta be a good thinker.
All around.
Right?
All around. Your mental gotta be strong.
You gotta be strong.
You see the thing with the sport though, I don't want to go there, but the thing with the sport is that for years it's been stereotyped as a ghetto man sport. And so you put the boxes in the ring.
Wait, what?
No,
it's serious.
True.
That some hard head to just go there and put all the energy while go punch the thing, put all the energy out there.
The promoters walk away with the bulk of the money, the boxers walk away with the chump change and injuries. And so you guys, but on the outside, don't know the amount of struggle and stress negotiating and renegotiating the boxers got to do. And then sometimes still don't get it. A lot of times you would hear a fighter fighting for $500,000. You would think, okay, I'm good. You got to pay coach, you got to pay management team if you don't receive sponsorship. I was telling Maria, my robe and my trunks alone was $500 US.
No.
You ain't talking about gears, you ain't talking about my coach's uniform, you ain't talking about fees. So it's a lot that goes in, and that's why I always advocate for boxers being compensated more for what they do.
They realize them boxers are expensive though?
Yeah, so you really need the finances as well.
No, but
and I hope you ain't going in there for just the money. Take all of the licks in your head.
Right?
No, but
if my husband was a boxer, I would collect the fancy robe and wear it.
Yeah, well, you would do some beating up afterwards. It's fine. But I'm saying, seriously, I believe in you, brother, and anytime you put your mind to it and you say you're bringing home the title, work towards it. Whatever you put in here, there's what you can get out of it. Put the work in and you can get it out. And I believe you can do that.
All right.
And once
So,
you're willing to do
people,
that,
don't forget
we in
to
your
support
corner, bro.
the event as well. It's
We in your
Saturday.
corner,
Where can they get tickets from? How much for the tickets?
I know
So-
Debbie Dari got.
Okay. Bristol's at, I believe it's Tiffany's Hotel. They're selling tickets. I'm not sure. So far,
Tiffany's Hotel there.
in Kitty.
In Kitty. Oh yes, I know.
So far, I heard general admission is 6,000.
So you could come to the venue and play and pay. Where's the venue?
Everest Cricket Club.
Good. What time is starting?
6 o'clock.
All right. All right. How many bouts?
8.
8 bouts. And use the main event.
I'm not the last fight, but I'm the main event.
You gonna
Yeah,
say
you
he's
just-
the main
yeah, you
event.
gotta say
Remember,
he's the
he
main
promoting this thing right
gotta
now.
say-
He's the
Listen
main
to me.
Two men
If
have
I
been
was
fighting there.
if I was
For
sitting
shot
there,
at the
I'd be
wall.
saying the same thing.
Exactly.
For shot at the wall and he's
He's
the
the
main
main
event.
event.
Of course, because he's there and you rep him.
Yeah.
And you rep it, of course.
What's this? If I didn't tell you that, would you have known that?
Yeah.
You are known?
Yeah, I know about it. Yes, sorry. I'm sorry I can't disappoint you.
No, it's true.
I
It's
knew
true.
about it.
Okay.
I've had this flyer in my phone since 2 weeks
So
now.
you got a huge following on social media as
Yeah, I'm
well.
a very
Did you
likable
get
guy.
them to watch the program and thing? Send them the
I shared it already.
No, what I mean to say, and you talk about the support and thing and you fight and so on your platform.
Yeah, and I've been having my friends share it on their page.
And they were honest with you, telling you that you could make it or that you can knock out.
No, they know we winning. It's only you already know about me as a boxer. 'Cause you more senior.
No, this is comedy.
No,
This is
yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
He don't mean that.
It's because
no.
this man
My
tappy
size of
head
old
shiny
man.
is
I
saying
didn't
he's
say those
senior.
words. I didn't say those words.
Oh.
You were
Until you reach a man like me in the ring.
Aye.
I was a boxer as well.
Jumby,
That,
I would love to see he pelt one of them. Jumby just stand up and take a punch in the midsection
was a
as
boxer.
as hard as you can throw it.
You could still do it?
I tried it and I honestly thought I would have hurt the man.
How much years ago?
Huh?
How much years ago?
Not so long ago. Not so long.
Like 2 weeks ago, that Thursday.
I used to box, I used to do karate, I did MMA. Little bit. Threw my best punch. Man stand up, shake, come
take
back.
it. Come back for more.
You just take punches from guys?
No.
Just show how tough you
No,
are.
champ.
Don't.
I thought I would have hurt the man. Yo.
I used to work closely with this team. So I was just wondering if you
Champo, don't go down the road.
Hey.
Not with these two. Not with these two. Stay safe. Stay safe. They got enough white towel that could show it for you. Stay safe.
Hey, yo, buddy. That's how we do it. This we remind you we're on Positive Vibes here.
Yes.
This is a program we're going to be doing every Tuesday night at 8 and Thursday night at 8. And we're going to increase it. We're got to go for every night. And something like that. People want to hear us talk about various
You
topics.
still got two
We
more
got a lot of
topics, I know.
interesting topic. Yeah, we got to. Can you go to our
You got
next
the flyer?
topic?
Oh, it's right here. It's fine.
Pull up the flyer. Pull up the
What's our
flyer.
next topic?
Good. Our next topic here
Social media.
is social media more harmful than beneficial to today's youth. As a woman in society, I can answer this question.
Why you gotta be
What do
so
you think? What's
dramatic?
your view? We start with you.
It's
You gonna
harmful.
say yes. You gonna say Kai's an old man.
It's harmful.
All
I'm
right.
so young,
Okay,
girl, don't
fine.
You
Why?
don't just say, good. I just going to say, what
It's
way?
harmful.
Yeah, what way? Wait.
Okay, now this youth here, everything they see is one post on social media. They don't know if it's good or bad to themselves or their family members. For example, they have
It's all about the likes.
that yes, it's that. They care if the mother get beat up on the road by some other by child, somebody give her a child, somebody defame the family in terms of any derogatory something. They post it up, all by likes. The cuss up the road, the parents, who give who blow up on the road, kind of who sleep with who man.
gotta let the people know.
That's
Hey, I didn't look at the thing, you know. They got a lot of people. If they're drinking tea, hey, people are having breakfast.
Breakfast, a nice
right?
coffee,
Organize them
you know,
coffee.
black coffee. How
Hey,
you mean?
I just sent my children to school.
Humble yourself. You got a man, got the phone by your bedside, say, a guy in sleep.
Yeah.
And got it to the life.
Yeah, you know that. But here, I don't have an issue with
Y'all
that.
careful because some of them people are next to we.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
It was coming. It was coming.
When I said it, I didn't mean to say that they're wrong or anything like that. If you want to go and say, well, this is where I'm having for lunch, I'm going to school now, I'm going down the road now, whatever it is, right? I have no problem with things like that, right? Social media is a nice platform if you want to show your business out there, or you want attention, you want people know.
You want to go on naked skin. However you want thing, it is you profile.
There's a
You
platform
think.
there.
The naked skin is not too bad.
This bike wasn't a
I
parsley.
feel
you said?
sorry.
Hold
He's
it.
a practical
Hold it, kid, and there.
Amen.
Come.
He's a practical pastor.
Me know how they come, and no one of them went.
Let me get your view on social media.
Okay, shoot the question again.
It's social.
Is social media
Is it
what?
a good thing or a
Is
bad
harmful
social
for youth?
media
Good thing or
more
bad?
harmful than beneficial for today's youth?
social media? Youths. I got 3 kids. My oldest is 9. She's going to be 10. She don't have a phone. She don't have a social media account.
Amen.
10. Will not be allowed to have a social media account till she's about 15. Right? Why?
Good.
I don't like people seeing where I live in. I don't like people seeing the inside of my place. I don't like people seeing, if I'm outside and I'm with friends and I'm with family and I choose to take pictures with them, I might put up 1. They might put up 1 million.
Yeah, but how is that?
But no, hold on.
Bad.
I'm getting it. How is it bad? Okay, so you're in your home and you're taking a picture and your door in the background. A man on social media now seeing where your locks there. Or you could come inside with your grill walk. You understand? He see where you got in your house that you could come and pick up which side it located.
Videos where you locks there.
You understand?
But the social media.
You taking a
and
picture
the
with your
youths.
dog, if you got 1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog.
So social media. and
The youth
Yeah,
might not
quite a bit.
understand
Let's put that
what they're
aside.
putting up.
Yeah, well, let's put that aside. Then the whole, but they're on social media. They're seeing what we really mean by that question. That they're seeing people cussing out.
Okay,
They're seeing
saying
people. They get inspirational and motivational speakers that is give you life lessons. Use social media to
Yes, well, there are positives. There are lots of positives.
People will share negative.
And there are lots of negatives.
Batman thing. The youth them see
Right.
Batman thing. How for use a gun.
And the lots of negatives would include being a dunstug is good.
Yeah, wearing the clothes a certain
Right?
way. And
Wear your pants below your bumsy till by your knee is good. But you know where it come from, right? As a old prison warden, no?
I know all the way we come from.
Yes.
Right?
But tell the people where it come from, the man.
They know
Two
where it
people
comes from,
say-
you putting you on the spot.
Yeah, God put you on the spot because he knows
I heard
about
somebody
it.
say that them prisoners, right, used to get the pants and advertise the Bamsi, who Bamsis for taken.
Who's
That was-
available.
I don't believe that was the truth. I believe the fact is that when they give them the uniform, the jumper suit on,
That they
or
want
give them the-
style.
Some was big.
it was big and you don't allow to carry belt.
Just
So
understand.
they used to
It
drop
used to
it
drop
and
down.
they
I
used to
feel
hold
so
it down
too.
and them kind of thing. I
Chris,
think that's
I
where
feel
it
so
comes
too.
from. But some people say
No, that's
don't-
fine, but you for tell me all these brothers on the road and got a belt.
Well,
There's
no,
a
no,
belt. There's
Bert,
a belt
it
in the
end
pants,
up
is
like
that
a
all?
style. It end up coming out convict.
I want to see them run from a dog.
Convicts.
I want to see them jump a fence.
You know, convicts. After they come out to the jail and so on, they adapt certain style, the way the rhythm in which they walk and things like that.
Because
and
you
they
had
get
a
out
belt,
there.
your pants been till the bottom, they got you're
Yeah.
accustomed to walking
They
like
come
that.
out, it become a style when they come out.
So it's all these
And
men on the
people-
road is
You
convict.
know, listen
No,
to me.
so
No,
apart-
listen to me. People,
They're following
youths
the trend. They don't know the meaning or where it comes from.
following these guys, old convict, they call them old convict, and they're the regular boys, they're the street men, and they can't remember the being certain place, then they've done that. So they're the ones that we are using as role models and going after to look like them, to behave like them. And when you operate like a bad man, right, and you show that you got certain
Street credibility, you're fearless.
People gonna
right?
frighten you. They're gonna
not,
feel
not
like
just like they frighten you, they respect you. So the youths them when they look at social media now and they see certain videos, right? And some are music videos, and some are things that people are sharing once at a thing, and some of them just go on the social media and share negative. That's why I believe in this program, Positive Vibes. Because we want an alternative for the youth. We want an alternative for big people. And that's why I'm a little disappointed, because I'm hoping that some big people call in on this program as well. And let's talk about how we can shape our society. Because long ago, big people used to be heavily involved.
A village.
Slowly by slowly. The big people now don't talk no more, and
they don't lash no more.
Yeah, because if
No
you
tell
you that.
if you knock a man child now,
Women
it's a
they don't like-
cutlass.
You see, they got
Sorry.
Now we
different
don't
meaning in
think
the
about
English
it.
language
He thought it too.
mixed with the colloquial terms. It he
No, we don't
definition
really
of lash.
know. I
And
can't-
she definition of lash.
Lash is too. You see what?
Same word,
I
different
got my
meaning.
grandparents. I like this. Why small growing up? Teacher lash me, go and complain the lyrics again.
Well,
It
you
goes
see,
like that.
that don't happen now.
I
You
can't
see-
remember when
you
last
see the
I lashed
parents
me
that
daughter.
running in the school now.
You don't even hit your dog.
And
My
shop-
daughter is 10. I can't remember that. I can't even remember if I ever lashed
You
you.
never did.
Shout out to Queenie.
All right, but what I'm saying now
Guys,
is that
pile drive me on the place.
You see what?
Cut what
We
tail.
have the topic.
Ice go up top the roof and elbow drop.
we can have a
Nami.
separate topic.
Hey, girl.
What? Corporal punishment.
Yeah.
For he.
Corporal
If it has a
punishment.
place
What
in
was
society.
practicing and wrestling?
Stone Cold Stunner.
I would like to continue my point and talk about how big people used to get involved, and they used to meet you on the street. If they see children going
And
out,
drop some
They fix you up and they send you home.
them. But they used to stop
Thump you
them
up.
and pull them up and talk sense into them. Now there is social media, and you got this program like Positive Vibes. I'm hoping that you can call in and share your views as well, right? Let us see if we can talk about how we can groom these young people and you know, guide them in the right direction. Because social media, you hear big people is talking about it. You hear big people saying that, oh, that they need the Facebook all the time, and they're seeing a lot of nonsense and things like that happening.
But here's my point, right? I don't mean to interrupt you. Sorry about that. The question again was,
Is social media more harmful or beneficial to today's youth?
and that's like asking, is a gun dangerous or not?
I like
Because guns don't kill people.
People kill
People do.
People kill people.
That's not
like
true.
a bad man, right?
That's not true. I could give you a gun. I can keep the bullet.
Chris, have to be Chris.
So what here now? Social media could be good or it can be bad, depends on whose hands
you can
it's in.
access information.
Correct.
You can Google and get things at your fingertips, learn certain things.
And people can
somebody
use it
was
to push.
making a comparison about the dictionary and how it was more better for you to research meaning of words and how to pronounce them and so on. Now you could ask Siri
That's
or
an opinion.
Alexa,
Yeah.
right?
Google
And
itself.
I believe that is not bad.
That's
You
an
could-
yeah. That no. If somebody choose to read rather than to hear it, it's an opinion.
No, but reading is
Nothing is wrong with it. I'm not saying anything
Hearing
is
it
wrong
is
with it.
better.
okay.
I'm saying it's a matter of preference,
Hearing it
Hearing it is better.
better.
right?
Well,
It's a matter.
reading
It's a
is
matter
better.
of preference.
Read this
It's a
one.
matter
Right?
of preference.
Fundamental.
Yes, one.
Because it depends on what you associate with it. What will make it stick?
So
Some
can we
people
safely say
could
that?
read and can't understand,
What they reading.
but they
It's
can
so
hear it
true.
and understand it. And some people can read and understand very well.
People learn
But
differently. right?
please, you responsible for the comments and everything. You could interrupt you at any time. We want hero or yours the same. Because I'm not paying attention as well.
Okay,
But,
so Chetram Ramjit is saying the style of wearing the pants below the belt. Okay,
Yeah.
we pass it, but go ahead.
So go just read it. Still.
He was saying the style of wearing pants below the belt, or referred to as sagging, has been associated with certain subcultures and fashion trends. It is believed that we are to be originated in the prison system, where inmates are not allowed to wear belts for safety reasons,
I was
leading to
saying
their pants sagging. This style is later adopted by some individuals as a form of self-expression or as a way to signal affiliation with a particular group. It's important to note that fashion choices can be influenced by a variety of cultural, social, and personal factors.
So that's it. That I think that
Yeah, we had it covered.
covered
Well,
it.
it is. Shout
But
out.
Thank you very much, Chetram.
Before I was rudely
Ramjit.
interrupted by the host, I was saying that I thought
Chris is
that
the host. Chris is the host.
I was saying that I thought Chris was making a good point because now he was coming from one point of view. Let me come from this one. Let's say I have my child and I allow her at 10, 11, 9 to have social media. She's in school. She has all these exams coming up. It can be something that's so addictive. If you post a picture, every time you see you get a certain amount of likes, you're excited to see what the people are saying. Now let's say you start getting a negative comment. That could literally break down your morale and your confidence. Also, you're not control. Let's say she got somebody post the skin in the BT or somebody, because people do these things on social media, and I could call names, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
not going to do that.
can't
We're not
say
saying
like
that.
We're not doing that. We're not
You
doing
not
that.
call no name.
But you can't say it
We
like
all know
Brain, your
so.
brain, it then your brain.
Alright, we all know.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you know, there are people that be,
exposing themselves,
yeah, sorry, yeah.
showing forms of
Exposing
nudity.
themselves. Yes.
Inappropriately.
Yeah, I'm not as polished as you guys as yet. But no, people be going out there and cussing all this stuff. So you don't want your child, because if she look at
And
that,
all
she see
of that.
getting 3,000 likes. As a young person whose understanding is not fully mature as yet, she can think, wow, look at the attention they're getting. I want that.
I wanna
so
do
she
this.
might start looking at this person and patterning off of them. And if that's a negative influence, that person is, by extension, influencing your daughter's future and what your daughter think is the going thing. So it can be negative, but at the same time, your daughter can be following somebody like me, or Chris Gopal, or John B, or wait, gosh, Blueberry, Berry,
Sunberry.
Berry.
Sunberry.
Berry.
Sunberry, you know.
Sunberry.
And they
So,
can find so much courage and
you
positive
see,
influence.
I just remind my child, daily. I bring you here, and just what he say, he just try out them wrestling. I could.
In the words of my grandma, I man you, I could kill you.
My word for
I'm
tonight
telling you that.
and for a lot of nights will be balance.
Yes.
You see, I think the statement is clear, beneficial. Yes,
It depends on how you use
right.
it.
You just got to be guided. I just
it
said
depends
thing, you
on
know,
how you
and I
use it.
repeat this thing, and I don't care how much people get fed up of hearing me saying it.
What is
I
that?
say you can't grow up your children in Mars or another planet. You got to grow them up right here in the filth, around all these derogatory terms that they would hear, the cussing and the abuse out. If two neighbors decide to abuse out, and sometimes the abuse out just take place right in your home, people. You and your husband are you abusing out one another right there, the children, they're right down there hearing it. And they could hear it from the neighbors. You can't hide them from it. They'll be exposed to anything. So social media,
So I have
they
a
just
slightly
gotta
different
be
view.
guided. And you have to instill smartness. I think you can do that. I think you can instill values. You know, don't believe if you keep talking to them and guiding them in the right way. I believe.
I hope their head ain't got mud.
Well, they got some children, the head, not just that the head hard, but they are disobedient. And some children, I got major problem with even my own son.
Power bomb.
You know, because they don't, beat them and things like
You
that.
God forbid the buy. You don't
they
watch
don't-
wrestling.
Right. But I don't fail talking. I don't ever fail to keep talking, and even if it's one day, listen, or
Yeah,
a
it's
day
true.
come where you will listen.
And it's not
so-
like if
One
he's not
stone
hearing you,
cold
you know.
stunner, dog.
It's not like he's not hearing you. It's gonna be
Yo.
in there. You probably might even follow whatever it is now, but later down you can think back.
So as I was saying to you,
Please
I
give us that call and tell us. I see a Mark Forson. It's for Mark Patterson. Right, Michael Patterson saying something, but I didn't worry.
I see the comment, but
Yeah.
Michael Patterson, I saw your comment. I
Good night
just
to
choose
you.
to
We know
ignore it.
some attention. You're looking for a good night.
So
Left the
look,
bottom.
no man, I'm saying to you, you're saying you grow your children up and you introduce them to all these things and you teach them how to mambo in it and how to, bob and weave around it. Brother, let me tell you something. I've been hit with the hardest parts of life that people would never see.
Good.
They always see me smiling.
And you turn out to be a terrible person.
Fantastic. But what I can tell you now, I shall continue to provide a fairy tale environment for them as long as I possibly could, because life hard.
Yes.
You understand?
That's true.
It's not that we're going to teach them what life
Facts,
can throw at
what's
you.
going on.
But why should I throw it at you?
When you
No.
you could
Correct.
You understand? I mean, it's just me.
Chetram, you get a mouthful of positivity to talk about and so on. I'm seeing
Colin.
it. But yeah, man,
Colin,
give me a call.
we wanna hear from you.
We want to hear from you. We can
Correct.
put you out on speaker, and people can hear.
Give the
because
money
there's a lot
number.
more
Give the
that
money
you-
number.
622-2485. That's the number you can WhatsApp, 622-2485, or you can call our landline.
622-2485.
231-4009. But I
Yeah,
think
you
we got
see?
a lot of positive.
I ain't saying nothing wrong. It's just different.
Exactly.
622-2485.
And he said, personally, I think there's a lot of false and incorrect, inaccurate information online that can mislead kids with potentially harmful consequences.
Depends on which line you're looking at.
Well,
That too. That too.
That's the thing.
Depends on which line
There's
you're
a
looking
lot
at.
of negative. You let me tell you something.
TikTok, I just stop
Again,
in.
again.
I just stop into people that growing plants, martial arts, and only them things just pop up on me feed.
Again, again with this program. That is the whole intention of this program. The people that can find an
I do
alternative
stuff
to
that I
look
could
at what is
learn.
Positive. So social media
Herbs that
come
can
with
cure you
positive things,
without using modern medicine.
and we want to give people
Okay.
that
Right?
option, that choice.
Come on,
that they
that's
could
what
look
you
at something
thinking.
positive
You got
and
a
learn
little
something.
plant, a little slimy plant in your yard. You know how good it is? You know what I'm talking about?
It's
Aloes.
aloes.
Beta aloes. You got cut in your hand. It's actually help
There
to
are
heal
many
it.
ways in killing a dog or choking a dog.
Why you want to kill
Rope
dog?
from your neck. I know
Why?
that's what I mean.
It's
You don't have to
choke.
beat them, but they got certain privileges that you can take.
Who you
away.
got against dogs?
Proverbs.
You're a dog hater.
Why you can't say cat or
It's
something else?
Well, it's just
What the dog did to you, sir?
I had no clue. And this one you want to kill cat.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so we will be using our program for a lot of positivity and a choice that people can, and you know, one of the things that I want to make elusively clear is that our views are just our views. I'm not going to impose my thoughts or my opinion or views on anybody. They're there for you to.
We just gaffing, man. Yeah, take away the positive stuff from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just opinion.
So you gotta follow me. We gotta all agree with each other and thing, but we just showing.
This is life how we know it. It don't mean it's the only way for live
As
life.
one female,
Yeah,
it's
go
not
ahead.
gonna agree
You are
with
one
everybody. Yeah, one.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay.
I want to say this though, right? And this is oftentimes my thing with the church. Because we're gonna say social media could be bad, and I agree. We're gonna say, and we gotta keep them away from social media. We're gonna say, for instance, the church would say certain music is bad, and you need to stop having them listen to it. I agree. But then you're gonna have on a Saturday evening, you sit down with your family, and you watch a movie with the same content that is in the music and on social media, and it's the same level of influence that a child can adopt. If you're watching a movie with a lot of
lashing
cheating
out.
and shooting and nudity and all
Exotic
these,
stuff.
and you have your children watching the same thing, you have a
It's the
conversation.
same
but
thing.
It's so I believe if we address it, it can not only be restricted to social media, it cannot only be restricted to the music. It
Media
gotta
in
be a
general.
conversation all around.
Media
if we're
in
gonna
general.
help to heal the next generation.
You know, these DJs and so on, right?
Oh,
They-
my God.
And the singers these days, right? Some videos considered some of them to sing a set of nonsense.
I'm
Some of
glad
them
you
to
touch on
sing,
it.
some of them to sing some song that could influence youths to use guns and things like that. I'm saying that the singer is an entertainer,
Yeah.
right? And you got to teach your children to understand that all they need
It's
to do
entertainment.
is that's just entertainment. You need to help them understand that. They might be young and say, would you follow this man here, sir? Would you follow this man here, sir?
In the movies, they can fly.
And they do it for... I don't even disagree with them because these guys looking to make the dollar.
So what would you say
And
about a social
entertainment.
media personality that is using their page, quote unquote negatively, for entertainment? Because I have some
Later
friends
on.
that do it, but if you know them outside of social media when the cameras are off, they're like...
Not like that.
No. So what would you say about the same thing being pushed?
Influencers.
And choose.
The
You're
one
an
that I talking
influencer.
about.
You're an
Choose.
influencer.
Stay away.
Okay,
Choose where you're watching at.
Yeah.
Choose where what. You know, if you get abused out now, as a matter of fact, I could become really popular now if I start a serious program
I
where I
feel-
can attack. You don't want to see this
I
live
feel we
here to
should do
reach
the, you know,
20,000? All I have to do is we attack or cost down government, cost down opposition.
Not even
cost-
though you could abuse
out-
he and all, or you
abuse
could
out
abuse-
somebody and tell them about everything, and so on. You get followers while
You want to see one of
Negativity.
my TikTok video go viral? Let me
Negativity.
jump on there and abuse
Spreads
somebody.
like wildfire. Yeah.
Wildfire. Positivity, people don't even share. I gotta take the opportunity to thank those of you who share this video.
And those of you still here.
Those of you who are listening to us, I think that you, I just would like to, more people to call and share your views with us. We need an outside.
I'm
view.
glad you touched on the overseas thing with people singing and so on, because I want to say this: Guyana got so much culture, we just only recognize it when we leave Guyana,
Yes.
right? Our twang, we language, abadis and ideas when we left here, or even the way we talk now.
That's changed.
You only miss it when you're living in another man country and you ain't got another Guyanese to talk to,
Yeah.
and you start sounding like another man, right? And then you start miss home. Then you realize how good your language is, how unique it is. Then how unique your 6 peoples are, right? 8. Then how unique your food is and your culture is.
That's true.
Well,
So don't worry if you go overseas. Learn it here, learn it now. Guyanese
I
culture,
remember once-
Guyanese people, you are amazing and you are beautiful. You don't need nobody else culture.
thanks, Chris.
That's right.
You don't need nobody else nothing.
I remember time we were
Check
doing
what
a
I tell
program,
you.
and a man called the program and said, "Man, you guys are disgusting." Right? A gentleman called the program and said, "Call live."
He wasn't gentle.
And think that I can do
He was
like
just a man.
think like I can do like what people say, click
you
and,
sure it's a
and
man?
cut you off.
You
No,
asked him why?
I said, speak, man, spoke. Right? And the gentleman went to elaborate. He said that, we just start this broken language, and then we just start any kind of thing, the way we talk. it
I'm
and
proud
so
of
on.
my broken
And
language.
he said, you get the children watching, and what would they learn?
They will learn Creolese.
They learn all them broken. I said,
They will
"Sir,
learn Creolese.
Hold on, let
you
me hear
have a
this.
right."
Let me hear this.
And I said, I didn't went into a lot of details. I said, sir, you have a right to guide your children what to look at and what not to look at. I said, however, this Creolese language is a second language for us, or probably first.
Our first.
And I
Our
said,
first.
Yo.
I said there are people who enjoy that, the Guyanese accent and the Creolese language.
It's not
I said it's not
enjoy-
something that we should be ashamed of.
No, not
Right?
at all.
I said, if there's need for me to speak proper, I can speak properly.
You could switch.
I can think, but I'm saying I don't find it offensive. I don't find it wrong to speak Creolese.
That is
and use
why
my local
Exactly.
dialect.
When people ask me how many
Exactly.
languages I speak, I said 2. They say, well, I say English and Creolese, and they laugh. But listen to this. We were working on a project, and there were some guys, they speak a different dialect. They speak Dutch. So when somebody want to talk to one another about you, and you sitting right there, they speak Dutch, and you can't understand head from tail what's going on. So I start talking abdis and IDs, and one of them asking the other, what did he say?
He say,
I said, good!
That's true.
You can understand English. You can't understand Creole.
Correct.
Abadis and that side over, mix you up. You can't understand it. But we were fine. You understand? And don't ask what do with them with my language and using my little abbreviations and yo, they were fishes at sea, literally, Pat.
I told him that he had a right, though, to guide his children to what. And
No,
you
it's
have
a
an option.
beautiful thing.
I say you have an option in your hand.
Only
A
people.
remote, right?
But-
that if you do, you know, if you don't want your children to listen to things like that. I say I don't mean any harm. Thank you for calling and to giving us your view. That's your opinion. If you see it the way, it's cool. Me them abuse you out, of course you
But
don't.
I have
But
a
I wanted
question.
him to know that I didn't see anything wrong in speaking my.
You have your opinion, of
I
course.
have a question. What we just talk when them children in school?
No, if your child got on the road,
No, when your children in school and the
Remember I
teachers
just said
teaching
it?
them, what did they talk?
if two neighbors start abusing, or if the child just walk on the road, you think they can hear Creoles?
No, but the teachers don't be in
You
school
can't grow them
speaking
up
all
in
proper
nerves.
English and stuff. It's the normal
You can't grow up your children in
Down
nerves.
in Eugene, did they actually speak Creole?
By the way, right now it is on the table for Guyanese Creole to be a second language, a language that is passed by university level. Right now, it is.
Make a joke, because I find
Jam-
it
Now,
difficult.
Mami, there-
Jamaica-
what I was just going to say, but continue. You continue. Make your point.
Jamaica right now speaks two languages, Patois and English, by the university level, and it's something that we should do. I was explaining to them in Hawaii that Creole comes from Pidgin, and Pidgin is the time when you had the Indians, the Africans.
I had it,
the-
I might think a Creole come from foul.
They had to have
The Creole?
Oh, yes, right.
from Pidgin.
Picture that.
I thought you same thing.
No, it was their own way of communicating to do business, right? And Pidgin that lasts throughout generations become the Creole. So our Creole is different from Jamaican Creole, Hawaiian Creole. Certain parts of the US get their own Creole or their own dialect or their own way they speak that is native
I know
to
it's
it.
No.
It's the pigeon that sleep with a phone.
You're gonna spoil it because what was what was about to say is I love the Guyanese Creole. I love the dialect so much because people don't know it. It is indigenous to us.
Yes.
If you there on a train in Brooklyn and you're Abdi's, hey, what part of Guyana you from?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
No, you say white mark when you're Abdi's.
what is it?
What?
Different Creoles in different parts of the country as you go, you know, in certain areas.
I
you
have
go.
traveled all over. I
Good.
know them.
Burmese. We
That's
get
it,
west
that's our
side.
next
That
topic.
side over.
In the meantime, I just want to say thanks once
We
again
do this whole night.
to Roy's Pharmacy. Thanks to Roy's Pharmacy.
You
Thanks
want
to
our
Taylor's
program
Variety
done
Store.
spread.
Taylor's Variety Store.
You bring me here and you expect me to go for hour.
Pause. Importers
Why
and
such
distributors.
people like
Thank you
Talbot?
guys for your support. I
I'm very
would also
distracting,
like
I
to
know.
thank you guys, our viewers, man. Thank you so very much for staying on the program with us. Thanks for those who are sharing our live and so on, right? We
Junana say, you
moved
know,
in no means we finished with these topics that we were talking about. We can't complete these things,
In
and we're
one
going to
night.
revisit these topics again. But we're going to come
Of course.
fresh and what I should say, tantalizing, debatable topics, and topics that will create a lot of attention. I'm going to give you all a heads up on the next topic that we're going to do.
Problem and
the
so
next one.
on.
But
We got one more to cover.
This one time,
Let
let's
me
a
say
little bit.
something real quickly.
What's that?
I love you guys, but I gotta leave you guys.
No,
yeah,
hold
you
on.
gotta
This
rest
one.
for trade.
Yeah,
This
this
one-
but this I want you. I want you to comment on this one though.
Okay.
Okay.
Try
Well,
to
let
run
it talk
it for
first.
this
Is
one, yeah.
causing the breakdown of marriages today. Do not say lack of sex.
That is you want to know the first one. Well, lack of sex is 0. Then you go on to 1.
The man find a digit for put up top.
We can briefly touch on this one because we running out of no time here, so
No, alright,
we
fine.
can close off when we would like to.
Of
But
course. We
would
pay no
like
your time.
be respecting the people that are, you know, they may want to move on to something else. They might want to brush the teeth before they got sleep.
Walk with your phone.
Right? Yeah, man.
You got
listen to
internet
us.
in your
Bring it up in the
bathroom.
bathroom,
Right,
yeah.
but we don't want to be too long. but we're gonna briefly touch on this topic here. What is breaking
It's
down?
just like what he heard,
What
man.
is this?
What is causing the breakdown of marriages today?
Lies, liared men.
No. Men alone lie.
We lone woman in here. Don't attack
Y'all
her.
don't attack
No,
me.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Sir, I am
I'm
agreeing with
speaking from
her. I say men
experience.
alone lie.
It got some men that is like bad.
After 9.
I'll talk about before 10.
Aye. So,
We want you guys to call and let us know your point of
Yeah,
view.
man,
bro.
we-
Call
we-
in and let us know your take.
I know, I imagine what.
So that's your own.
I don't know how we get it.
That's your
I
take.
ain't hear
I ain't hear
it.
it.
Lack of.
Lack of.
Lack of sex, yes, it's very important. But I agree with her. Men do lie a lot, but we have to lie for you guys oftentimes.
That's fine,
If
but
I go
not
out
for
with
every
my
small
friends-
thing.
Listen, if-
No, y'all protecting women's feelings.
Yes, we have to.
But not for every small thing.
We have to, because you have to make it big and something after I have a long.
Hold on.
hard
Look, like
day.
this
Don't
one
be
here.
afraid to
No,
call
hold
her.
on.
I'm running late for the show.
Uh-huh.
He not lie to me, you know. He ain't even left you.
Yeah,
Said
married?
I'm hearing dog barking, no.
Well,
I'm hearing-
this
I'm
don't
showing you
apply.
how- I'm showing you how. I'm
This
showing
don't
you how
apply.
men does lie
No.
secretly.
Spouse is different story. Let me explain
Men in the hole-
how women make it hard
Men
for
in the
men.
hole-
Yes.
Okay, yes,
Come on.
yes,
That-
yes,
that's-
yes.
Let me explain how women make it hard for men.
Want to hear.
Do I look fat in this
Oh my
dress?
God.
Oh,
Oh my
Whoa!
God. You know you
Whoa.
Do I look fat in this dress?
involve me in
Chick,
this
when
now.
you are 10 pounds lighter, the dress was... Are you still gonna ask?
You know you look bad in your
Wait.
dress.
You force me for lie. Because I tell the truth,
But men in the hole.
you force me for lie.
She
Yes.
force you. You got to tell her that.
You see, why I got to tell her that?
'Cause
Why
there are
I
two
can't say,
things.
babe, yes, it makes you look fat.
There are two things a man could never tell a woman. She fat and she smells stink.
So, you gotta lie to shit.
Yeah, I like the
You
shit.
see why we just lie?
You force me to do it. And now, how women are built, we say, oh shit.
My
She asked me
future
to do this thing.
husband
You,
out there.
excuse me, you do the thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know if we said no, it's a problem.
Exactly.
That's why you need to come out with the truth with an
No,
explanation.
For what? Problem?
It's 2 weeks to argue
For
with.
problem?
2
Yes,
weeks
you are
now.
I
saying
feel like
men
we're
in the hole
representing
like
this
bad
woman now,
vibes.
you know.
Hey, watch your wrist getting slapped.
I
I see you.
I feel like the spirit is going to run the past.
I
sorry.
see
feel like I feel like because you're deaf on shit, but
I feel he's studying the
I
devil
dep on
now,
this
but-
chair. In the pushy.
no, but
But I just explaining why
let me say
why
this
we have to
quickly.
tell certain lies.
You have to.
Quickly. Listen.
It's not that I just lie. My
let
wife
me-
don't ask me them
I want
questions.
to
She
know
know
if
better.
this is true or lie. Years ago, long ago, as people say, right? They didn't have so much of separation due. These people used to hang on in the relationship.
They not social media.
They had
Social
Spanish.
media is what causing
They
the
had
problem then, and now
They may had
it's
How much
love.
women you could meet by walking down the road? How much
talking
how much women you could meet on Facebook?
A lot.
How much women you could meet on TikTok and Instagram?
So you can meet these women by
They're the ones
walking
that
or
just
something?
hustle you. You take
No, but I'm
hustling.
saying this.
What you saying?
Brothers used to stay together with the wife back then.
They used to cheat silently.
They had Jane, Mary, and all the rest, but they never meet one another. No phone. Nobody send friend requests.
You see? So you come back to the same lies.
No.
No.
It's not a lie if you know. I love you when you're here. I love you when you're present. You're absent, out of sight, out of mind. Mary, step in, take your place.
Thanks to social media and cell phones.
All I know, I always advocate this. Guyanese men do not cheat.
That's right.
Let me tell you something.
That's right.
The only honest people like that is Muslim men. Because Muslim man take a plane. 21 or 2, make up your mind. 21 or 2, make up your mind. That is bound to us by religion. Right? 21 or 2, make up your
You
mind.
studying that Belnadum.
Huh?
You studying that
Barnabas be another woman.
I don't know, but
Guys, don't cheat.
You know, you tell me
I
that
don't know if
close
I don't know if it's the social media, the phone that causing the difference and so on. But at least
No, the phone
if
is just bring out the truth.
If the phone is
Yeah,
the phone is
sir.
important for us to call.
He has said nothing yet.
Just
He
like
I
just
want
like social media depends on how you use this phone.
His ring says Jim Bag. He
Here's the
already
thing,
said
right?
that.
I believe, and this seriously, I believe at one point a lot of relationships or marriages last out of the need to survive. You know, a lot of women didn't had good jobs, good paying jobs. The man was the breadwinner. So you can left the man that bringing in food for you, that give you 5 children because he cheat on you.
They got rice and
You know,
glass.
so a lot of women just stayed in the relationship because they know this is security. This is what a man should be like. Today's generation, women becoming presidents, women owning their own business. So when a man cheat, I don't need you for anything, hit the road, Jack. You know, so that is one. It might not be the main reason, but that is one reason. There's a lot more independency versus dependency. I don't need a man to survive, is what a lot of women say. You driving a car, she get 2. You get a house, she got, your mother get for 5, waiting for your dad to
I
get
feel
it.
attacked,
You
but
know,
anyways.
so a lot of women, back in the days, a man would say, baby, I demand this house, you got to submit. Or a man would say, man, hey, they get no argument.
You
Girl,
stay
I
home,
will-
look after the children, look after the house.
Aye.
I gonna bring in the money.
Aye.
Plus, give
Right.
you
Tell your
food.
man, tell a girl, I wear the pants, she says, so this is what I get on. You know what I mean? So the respect breakdown, a lot of, but yeah.
Man, just stick the pine there.
Chetram saying
Wait,
tonight
that's
that personally the key contributor to their demise involves issues of trust, communication, respect,
That's it.
priority, and
Intimacy.
intimacy.
Man, Chetram, you need to call.
Of course,
Intimacy.
no relationship
Intimacy.
is perfect.
You hear me say intimacy?
No, you're right.
Let me explain something to you. Read when you're done.
But if
Read when
you're
you're done.
finding that the difficult moment outweighs the good ones, it may be time to reevaluate your relationship.
All right. Watch this say so. Chetram, I bet you're married. Everybody who does give good advice about everything, they don't know nothing.
Chetram, you're gonna answer no bad. Tell your Carl.
Chetram,
I bet you're married, partner.
Yes.
Chetram, but what Chetram said, all of that, what Chetram said, he basically saying one thing.
Intimacy.
Intimacy.
No, that's what you hear. That's the one thing
Seven.
you hear. The man said communication. The man said respect. The man said a whole start of words.
You think you can get intimate without communicating? You have to say just like that, baby.
Yeah,
Just
right.
right
No,
there.
hold on, wait. I see this man moving forward. I'm about to backpedal, wait. I don't understand. Words are fine, but when you start moving, right?
Okay.
I gotta start moving.
Yeah.
That's a correct.
You're married. You're married.
Yes, correct, bro.
You're married.
Tell you straight, everybody that give good relationship advice don't have a relationship.
By
In the words of people,
It's too
the
com-
coaches don't play.
Don't worry with that. You see draft better from outside. It got nothing to do with coaching.
Realize what?
we gotta consider Lorette got to go home and rest for this boxing. So I would like to say, on in relation with this,
By you
particular-
best win, by you get beat up and then you blame we.
with this topic, here, sir,
Had me out lately talking a bundle students.
I believe that we are exposed a lot now to easy access to knowledge.
Information, yes.
Easy access to knowledge. And the older people were told by the parents and so on, go back home to the man, stick with it.
How
if you
to
knock
live.
you, and there was like a thing that was like, it's not necessarily okay for you to get hit or abused.
They didn't know
or anything
better
like that
then.
in the state, right? They used to feel that is your husband, right? And you gotta respect him and things like that. With
Is he right-handed or left?
So
If he right-handed, you block like this.
modern, modern world that we live in.
Tell you how for
Women
black.
are more empowered. Women are taking up various
That's true.
position
That's true.
in society and so on, and they're fighting for equal rights and things like that. And they learn that they don't have to, they shouldn't accept abuse. And so from the
Exactly.
time a man is abusing a
hand.
woman, and not just necessarily hitting,
I fling him back
not,
me
just, not
hand.
necessarily hitting.
No,
If you
words
take
hurt
that-
a lot more.
If you
Words hurt a lot
Mentally.
more. Yeah.
mentally abusing her, like having other women and so on, women are not going to stick for it. So separation and thing up. If a man is finding out easier certain things that a woman is not behaving, because we learn now.
Yeah, no, but it works
Yeah, more
both
lear-
ways, Jones, because you got some women who's verbally trash the hell out of some men, and
No, but
that's
vice versa.
got them real unstable when the day
Do you
come.
know woman strength?
But I'm saying
Come
that
on.
we're teaching.
But you got some of them physically
Listen,
strong.
My point is
Yeah.
that we're teaching the masses right now not to stay in abusive relationship, not to accept things that a person don't respect you and show you love and things like that. We're teaching every day. We're making that message loud and clear. So what do you think people will do from the time they get a problem? This thing they used to talk about fight through your marriage.
No, not fight. Stick it out.
Stick it out and hold on to your marriage and them kind of things and so on. But once people are now knowledgeable and realize that people can't say they care for you and they love you if they're doing certain things.
Well, I
Once
from
you
the
get
old
to
school.
find
I
out,
stick me licks and stay
we are
easy.
preaching it. So I want to believe that's one of the major contributors for this whole constant divorce and breakup and separation. It's just that we are more knowledgeable now, and we got more access to information that can help us.
You see the word? No, you see the word right there? We ain't just got access to regular information. We got access to people. And when you got this here, and the grass look greener on your access, and you decide you can left this
I don't
or
believe
treat this
those are the
bad
majority of
for
cases.
the grass
believe
that
there's
greener
a
here,
majority of cases.
and when you do see the grass that you think greener without the makeup,
This is why I said, guys don't cheat or we don't cheat.
I
But there's a
think
lot of
We's
contributing
make we heights.
factors. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of moving pieces. Jambi made a very strong point earlier. But so did Chris, especially for the younger folks. You're in a relationship, your man working a 9 to 5, bringing in whatever he bringing in, sacrifice will give you. You see this girl over here with she man and he bringing in all this money, she always partying, traveling. You thinking this man's a joker, that's a hard working man. You left and you didn't see the licks she getting, you don't see the STI she getting, you don't see the blow.
Well,
You
here it
think
is
the grass
now.
green and you're gone. Now the man want
that's true.
a lot of other stuff that you gotta put up with,
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That-
You want
that's-
threesome and all these things. When you good man over here
There's
working hard.
immature and unconscious women think like that.
Well, that's what I say.
Well, it's not just
Yeah,
women, it works both ways because they got women to take care of men the same way.
That's true.
Right? It's just everything tonight here is how you use it.
That's
Correct.
true.
Right? That's why I love the Japanese
See,
and the
ever
Chinese. Everything
experienced
in moderation, yin
ever
and yang.
experienced-
See you do that?
Balance.
You ever
The word
experienced
right
being
there.
taken
balance.
care
Yeah,
of?
of course. Of course.
You ever experienced being taken care of?
Yeah.
Like stay home and
Yeah.
you wash and cook and clean and
I didn't have to do nothing. She cook, wash, clean, and put money in my pocket.
You are a king.
No, I left that relationship
Why? Let's talk about that. I got one. Why?
because as man,
Links.
no woman is supposed to take care of me.
oh.
That's how
thought
I
you used
feel.
to
That's how
pong
I
you, but
grew.
anyways.
You understand? If I can't, I wasn't allowed to work.
Right.
Woman don't want me to go
That means
outside.
licks coming next.
No. I was
You know,
trophy man. I got you home there. Me want the goat. Me want the body.
You feel like a man. You feel,
No, emasculated. Walk in a store, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, take what you want. I
All
pay
right,
for it.
gentlemen.
Can't handle it.
I know,
God, not abundance, them can't wait for being in a position like that, right?
Right.
But nah.
especially this topic, and I did mention apologetically that we're going to briefly address this particular topic because this one is a major topic. I want you to know that we're going to engage you in more debatable topics, more fun topics, and we would like, of course, that if you have a topic that you think we should talk about, call us and tell us, even after the program, anytime. But we continue to encourage guys. I take the opportunity to thank you guys, man. You guys have been awesome, and you've shared your wisdom.
I think I got to come and co-host this program. You know,
Sure.
'cause this one hour thing.
No. You're invited to come because this is how we do it, Gaff Guyanese style. We we would love if you could come.
I can come back.
Yes, please do.
When I come back with your chicken.
And for those who like to support,
Come when the swelling go down.
if you'd like to support this
The
program,
chicken
as well,
will make this
even
one
if you
go
don't have a business to advertise and want to support this program, please do so, because I'm looking in the future for this program as well as our panel come on. You know, like you had the talk, the view, and these programs. We got people coming on. We should be able to compensate them for the time and things like that. So
most definitely.
you don't have to be an advertiser. You want to support the program, you can call the numbers as well and see how you'd like to contribute to the program as well, right? So I want to thank you guys for coming and
Thank you for having
volunteering your time,
Of course,
sharing
man.
your
Anything.
time, and speaking from your heart as well. Because even though we had a good laugh and we skinned with it, I think that we addressed some very serious issues here.
We did.
And I want to believe that somebody might more appreciate life a little
And
bit.
yeah, at the end of it all, at the end of the program and everything, again, this is just our opinions, our views. This is the way we live life,
Thank you.
and it doesn't mean what we're saying is all facts or whatever. This is just us. Whatever works for you, let it work for you.
And if there's something we said as well that you don't too agree with, please call us. We're not paying a lot of attention on the phone, and yes, even though we're reading through the comments, we didn't mention a lot of them, but those, all of you, thank you for those comments.
They're all important.
They're all
Correct.
important. And thank you for each and every one of you that are watching the program. We're going to wrap things up for now. Remember, we are here every Tuesday for now, and Thursdays at 8. Thanks to our sponsors again. Thanks for that big support. And I want to thank my operator. Yeah, Maria, doing a good job. We just sit down here.
Come out Saturday night. I come and watch this man fight. I believe in him, regardless of all the stupidness I've been saying tonight or whatever. I have great faith in you, brother, and I'm coming out to see you win. Right?
We got to support you. We
come in?
got to support you, yes.
You know, Jambi, if you come,
Uh-huh.
you could stand up somewhere he could see you. Can't you see a Jambi? You got more than
Even-
one thing for worry
I can
about.
tell you the truth. The only time you
If
would-
he don't scare you,
No. If you see me there, it means you get knocked out. Once you get knocked out, you wouldn't see me. You will put you to sleep.
No, for real. But what I wanted to say is, Jambi, first of all, those are humble. I don't hear people saying, like, if I say something that offend you, feel free to call us. I don't hear anybody saying that. So those are very humble things. It's
Yeah.
something that I'm going to take as well. But in terms, even if you don't have a business or you don't have anything to contribute tangibly, feel free to remember to keep sharing the program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We want to reach
even
people.
if it's just to make a call, that's support. That's a part of support
Yeah.
as well. You engage, you further the conversation, you give perspective. Even if it's a disagreement, it's a healthy one, and it challenge each other to think. And the viewers that are looking on, they benefit from the conversation. So, thank you
Our
so much.
intention is to mend our society. We live here. Guyana is our country. We live here. And like we said, we can't change the world, but we can address certain social issues and so on, especially. And we can be frank about it and talk how we would normally talk.
I would rather be Chris about it.
Correct. Yeah, correct. When you try to sugarcoat
Who the
things,
hell is Frank?
or to be, you know, a lot of programs, right? You're not going to find this in an official program because they got to sound politically correct. They're not
Not
going to
me.
use certain terms. But I got people here
Not me.
who they know when they man.
hey,
Yeah, right?
there's Jambi song. You know Jambi got a song?
Hello, Nami.
All right.
Not me.
Thank you again.
We got, hey, Maria, you could find the tune like we close out the program.
We gonna come up, we gonna play some kind of song.
Jambi got a song, original.
Thank you for coming out to
Yes.
support me. When you come out, don't just come and buy the ticket and watch the fight. Make yourself known. Let us take pictures.
Support,
You know.
support.
I coming for me picture before the fight.
Even if it
Before Anna.
No, me no. I don't want you bungified.
that's why we don't stand up there with the ice for him.
Yes.
You see?
We got you.
You
We
done
got
got
you.
support.
I'm gonna use the ice for my drinks though.
And once again, we're going to reintroduce ourselves and say our goodbyes. Starting with Chris.
All right. Chris Gopal, thank you guys so much for being here with us. And we hope you're here every Tuesday and Thursday. That's it, right?
Yes, sir.
From 8 o'clock. IT.
So anytime.
Remember time. Hey guys, this is the Godfather of Snow's Marlon Bradford. Let you guys know from Tuesday to Thursday, 8 p.m. We out here, positive vibes, right? You can't be good, be careful. You can't be careful, use protection. Can't protect. It is what it is. Okay? Good.
Bye, you done. It's your girl, Sexy Berry. I'm saying peace out. Good night. Have a good night. Be careful on the roadways. Do not drink and drive. And if you're out there danging, then make sure you do it the safe way. Shout out to everybody who have been locked into tonight's live. Miss Deborah all the way from Suriname. Ro, everybody, good night to you guys.
Lored, the Lion Stewart. Come out to Saturday night's fight. And I want to say, ladies, give your men more sex. Wives, that is very important. Sex eases the stress. You understand?
Oh, this is my wife here, you know.
Shake
I hope my wife watching this program.
I shake your hand up. Hey, I honestly feel like kissing you.
Just sit
You
down.
can't do it before Sunday. You gotta wait till after Sunday.
You're a man to my heart, but
You gotta wait till after Saturday.
can't
Why you think you dep on the mind all the time? You can't get
Me
done.
begging the Lord can't help me. So if more
We
people
bring
could
somebody for help, we beg.
But all jokes aside,
You know
come
much
out to-
men thanking you right now?
Yes, men need more sex. Yes. Come out with and
You
sex.
can't get it for your spouse, get it for yourself. Hey.
I guess some men feeling really good right now, man. You know, this was trying to tell you what this was trying to tell you.
Petition it. Bring more sex.
You see I sit down with me foot flat? Yeah?
You more than right.
Bye.
There's a
Anyway,
prayer position.
like shut me mouth. Bye.
What?
I know from meditate.
And those of you like chauvinist, we can mix up this program too, you know. You can get some comedy at some time and things, and so make sure you clip here and there. I can intervene on this program. But all gonna be positive vibes. Alright? You have to.
Are you gonna show them a piece of my fight when I win next time we come back?
Certainly, buddy. While we talking, we showing it and things like that. We can do all of that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but you could back in through and out through yourself.
Yeah, so come out to the fight on Saturday. The next Tuesday we're gonna be here from 8. We're gonna have drinks and KFC for everyone that's eating. And it's a pleasure being
And
here.
none for those
And
that are
also-
not eating.
To be honest, I've been around Jambi before. I always watch Chris Gopal on stage. I never see him in person. Positive vibes. I like it. More educational than I thought. More informed than I thought. More learned than I thought. Not that I think you
That's
will.
a nice
No, but
person, huh?
I was
Like-
gonna say tonight when I heard the dude speak, I said, "This is a boxer. This man brave."
Man's a brilliant guy.
No, here what? Maria sent me some of the stuff, so Google some of the stuff.
It's so real messed up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. No, but honestly, the dude is super talented all around, physically,
So-
mentally.
Odell, big
You
up
know,
yourself.
on stage,
Tiffany,
everything.
Eros,
Lauren,
Colin,
Yeah, man.
you're impressive, brother.
Let's see.
Changur, Lorenzo,
Badao.
Alexis,
Stevens.
yeah, Badao.
Badao says best wishes, Large Stewart.
Thank
We
you.
love and support you.
Thank you. One love.
Had to read the one out.
Jonathan Wanda, Leroy. We gotta give all you guys a shout out, man. We should have. Nickel
Nelly
and
Nell.
Fazio used to always be watching. Fazio always used to be on. Yeah,
Keon,
I love you guys, but I gotta
Raphael.
leave you guys now.
Yeah,
Stephen,
man.
Thank you
and
so
everybody.
much for the
Yeah.
invite. I'm gonna be here again next week on this same chair, God's willing.
By me, think we can keep this cheer.
Thank you.
Eh,
Thank you.
wrap it up.
I'll see you
Wrap
next week.
it up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Knock them
don't.
dead. Knock them dead. Knock them
I'm
dead.
looking forward to see all y'all.
Yeah,
Don't put me
you're gonna see
forward.
me. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me. We
see
there.
you,
We there. As soon as I collect
Please
the free
take off
ticket
the
for you.
audio, Miss Maria, because she's left. We got bloopers. Take off the
Yeah, we
audio.
going?